Hey guys, Zeus here. I'm starting out with the account manager, and like I said, it's pretty basic here. I will have some very detailed videos that take you step by step and a lot of information that will actually help you use the program even better. But for these videos, I just want to walk you through on how to get set up quickly and how to use it without having as few errors as possible. Okay, import your accounts. Click on here and you'll import your accounts. Import your proxies. Like I said, no duplicates. I always use this to all accounts. Rotate. That will do fine. Test your proxies here. You can select all. You can delete. You've got all your selections here. Proxies group. It's all pretty much self-explanatory. You're set and merge. That is something I will go into in another video. Okay, now we've got everything set up here, and we just want to click save and close. Okay, now we're in the follow and unfollow mode. So what we want to do is start off here, run multiple tasks at the same time. If you're using proxies, select this. Okay, if you're not using proxies, uncheck this. Okay, that's going to be the only way that's going to keep you from screwing up a bunch of accounts. If you're just using your internet provider and using that proxy there, I would not run any more than 5 accounts at a time, and I will show you how you can actually run you can actually run a couple of hundred accounts with only using that, but I will show you a method later on how you do that. Okay, and it will keep you from getting your accounts deleted. Now, one thing I want to mention here, everything that I am showing you is how to use TweetDemon without getting accounts suspended and without doing any kind of weird stuff, because like I said, until you learn to use the program like a professional, you're going to have issues. That first issue is make sure that you're using private proxies or you're just running accounts off of your internet provider. And I wouldn't run any more than 5 accounts at one time. All right, I'm going to click on here, run multiple tasks at the same time. I've got clicked in here 66. I've got 22 proxies that I'm using for this demonstration. So that'll be sufficient. That'll be 3 accounts per. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to load all my accounts. Okay, now I've got everything sectioned here. What we want to do, like I said, there's a few things. Like I said, I'm kind of winging this as we go. There's some selections on here that I'm hoping that they will put on, but I don't know if they will or not. It's not TweetAttacks, it's TweetDemon. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to set the task. Now the task that we're going to do is we're going to follow other users' followers. Okay, so we put that in there. Now we want to set import the parameters. Okay, excuse me. I'm going to import the parameters from my files on here. Like I said, you need to have very good files set up so that you know what you're doing, and that will definitely help you in everything that I'm telling you right now. Okay, now on the language, come over here to set. I prefer to set my languages all to English, and I'll tell you why. Because if you don't know the foreign language that's being displayed, you never know what they're saying. So I recommend that you go with that. All right, now we're ready to go. Now let me express something to you. This button right here, okay, check. Okay, it does not work. Okay, what this is for, and I've already put in a support ticket on this, but I don't, like I said, I just got the program the other day, and I don't know how fast they'll reply on this. These are for, you click on this, and it opens up your account so you can see how your account looks without having to manually go into it. If everyone will send in an email about this, then maybe we can get it done quicker, because this is a pretty significant button as far as the program is involved, because like I said, you click on it and this account right here will open up. Okay, so that's what needs to be done. And at this point, we want to select all tasks, select follow other users follower task, and then as you can see now, I've got 317 accounts opened up here, but I'm only going to run 66 at a time. So now what will happen is, let's go over here to the follow. We want to click on don't follow users that followed before, don't follow users with no pictures, don't follow users with links on the latest search tweet. Okay, only follow users with protected tweets. I wouldn't click on that. Shuffle list when following from a text file, and that's fine if you want to do that. I am following from a text file, so I could shuffle this right here. It's not you don't need to. Let's just put it that way. Okay. Now on the limit here, this has a big bearing on how many accounts you have, and how, well, not necessarily how many accounts, but how new your accounts are. If you just opened up an account, the most that you want to put in here is 50 to follow by. I would follow 50 to 75 for brand new accounts. On the delays for following, okay, I would go with let's see, 180, 3 minutes, and I would go over here 420 seconds, which will be 7 minutes. Now I know you're thinking, oh well, I can do much better than that. Yeah, you can, but if you will learn this at the settings, I'm telling you, your accounts won't get suspended. Okay, these are just let it run. Remember, Tweet Demon is to improve your accuracy using Twitter. Okay, it's just an extension of you, but doing much more. The whole idea is for the program to run effectively without any issues and getting the task completed to the very end without having issues. Okay, so now what we'll do here, we'll just click on Start Task, and as you see, the programs will start, and we're waiting on a drum roll here. Like I said, the program is slow, and I have it on a server. So this is one issue that everybody needs to kind of be patient with. Because the other day I was ranting and raving because, I was like, wow, it don't work. It is working. It's just that there's some things that they need to add. I've asked them that, especially on TweetAttacks, what would happen is with all this stuff going on, the stuff would be showing and it would be highlighted and it would show that it was working. But as you can see here, it is clicking down. Now, because I have this on a different view, because I'm using this off of a server and I'm videotaping it from my computer. Okay, so therefore there's some little issues going on here that, it's just the way I'm doing things. If you put all this stuff on your server, next thing you know, your server's running slow, and I've already got a lot of programs on my server as it is. But anyhow, this is running effectively, and I guess that I'm at the bottom of the page. Let's see what we got. Here we go. There we go. That's what I thought was at the bottom of the page. But as you can see, it's coming down now, and it's running. Now, it will run like this with no problem throughout all the accounts and get them done. It will do 66 accounts first, and when it's done, it will go and do the other 66 counts. Okay, so you can set this on and just let it run all day. I wouldn't necessarily put it on the timer, and I'll tell you why. If you put it on the timer and you let it run 2 or 3 days like that, more than likely all your accounts are going to get suspended, because Twitter can pick that up. Now, one thing that I didn't do on here, and I should have, because this is a very important thing for you, is that before you click on Start on any of your tasks, right up here on the shuffle, you want to click shuffle. Just click it once or twice and that'll be more than sufficient. The whole idea is to make things look like everything is normal. Okay, so that's it, and that's the end of this demonstration. Thank you guys, and watch for the next video.